Jubilee, that's cool. Okay. Hmm. Alright, so for anybody just tuning in right now, we're going to give it a minute before I get into this. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to put an edited version on YouTube of this video. But if you're watching on Twitch right now, we're going to play some Overwatch in a little while. I want to do this little discussion first. So let's do this.
Because there have been some crazy matches today. None crazier than the one we just saw, Tox versus Splice. But now your next matchup is going to be Reciprocity, who honestly have just been playing lights out against Tox in your championship winner final.
Alright, let's get into it. It's been long enough. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Alright, let's get into it. It's been long enough. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to my desktop view here. Alright, so I do the majority of my trading on Binance. I use a little bit of KuCoin as well. Currently, I'm not trading full time. I'm trading whenever I have breaks and things like that. Or I get up really early in the morning and I start trading in the morning before I go to the work or before I go to the gym. After I get off work, I do some trading before I go to bed. Like right now, I just got off of work and I'm doing some trading. Today I've done a little. I've done alright today. So at the bottom of the screen, if you could see it, it has all of what I was doing today. Plus it has, and then it says amount, and it'll show you the amounts that I was trading and things like that. The one thing that I try to look for when I'm trading, like right now, if you watch my slider on the screen, I'm going back and forth right now. So anytime that at the very bottom here that you see this purple line go underneath and it dips into the pink, into like the pink or whatever color you want to call that, I like to buy in that area. So let's go to one that is a little bit better to see. So like for instance right here, I wouldn't try to buy right here. I'd be trying to buy somewhere in this range right here. Ideally you want to buy right here, but it's hard to predict that. So I'd be trying to buy somewhere right there. And then as it comes back into the green on the other side is when I'm selling. So, you know, your profit every single time you do it isn't a lot. It could be, especially when you're just getting started, it could be pennies, or it could be, like on this particular one, I'm making a couple dollars every time I do it. But you're doing a bunch of them throughout the day, so if that adds up, so and especially if you have the time to sit in front of your computer and just do this and just every time that, like, if you look where it says last price up here, it says 7354 right now. Say you bought in at 7354 and it just switched to 7355 and you put your sell at 7355, you would get that one difference times whatever you bought. And if you're doing that every minute or every 30 seconds, you're gonna add up really. Your money's gonna add up really fast. The more money you have, the more you're gonna make. Just like anything else in life. Um, the they call it day trading. I call it minute trading because it really is minute trading. Like if you're not on top of it, every minute that you're not moving money in this game, you're losing money. So, like right now, I feel like I'm losing money because I'm waiting for this price to come back into the green. And down at the bottom here, where it's pink, that stretched out further than I thought it was going to stretch. So I'm kind of waiting for this green to come back up a little bit higher. And when it does, yeah, I'll make a good chunk of money off of that. But um, it's just being patient is what it comes down to. And then, so that's how I'm doing it right now. This one's kind of annoying me because I want to be trading more. So I have funds in other exchanges as well. And I want to actually switch my funds into Binance so I can be trading in some other stuff while I wait for this one to come back. And then basically what I'm going to start doing is instead of dumping all my funds in, I'm going to split them in like quarters or halves or however I want to do it. And I'm going to be trading like 4 different things at one time so that when one is slow like this, the other ones are moving. And that way I'm not sitting here waiting for the funds to free up so that I can switch over and do what I want with my funds. So that's that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Like right now, I don't know if I have anything that I can just free up right now. So where's it at? Let's go right here. So like so like right here, what do I have? Yeah, I don't have anything to really free up to get me there. So mm, I see some people in the chat right now. So if you have questions, type it in the chat and I'll answer your question. It's dropping again. Like it's dropping again, so it's gonna lock me out for another minute or two. So I don't like that. And then I have long term, a long term one. I sit on XRP Ripple. Like I sit on Ripple because I do believe in it. I think it's gonna blow up. So I hold a large amount of Ripple, and I trade in other things um, because I don't want to miss out on the trading. What the fuck am I watching now? Come on. All right, let's see here. We'll switch it back over for a minute. All right. So while we wait, and then and then to one of my ideal things that I want to be doing is in I'm switching my funds. So I'm doing I want to have 4,000 in day trade funds, and I want to have my long-term funds. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm building up my day trade funds so that I can cover the cost of my long term, and then I'm going to use my day trade funds to get my money, my original investment money, back into my account as fast as possible. So then I'm playing with house money basically, because if I'm playing with house money, then it's just profits, and a lot of profits. Like right now, I'm looking. We're still under right now, so like this one's like really annoying me. So while I don't have my screen up, I'm actually gonna switch other funds into this account because I want those funds over here so I can keep doing stuff. So that's not what I want. Or I can actually just trade on that exchange if there's anything I want to trade. So where the hell is it? So let's do this. Log in. And one of the things that I highly recommend for anybody who's even thinking about getting into crypto, is always make sure you do two-step verification. So uh, make sure you do that. And like here, what do we have to play with? I have almost 200 on here that I can play with. So I'm actually gonna switch my screen back over so that you guys can see how we're gonna do this. Desktop. Alright, so I'm on KuCoin right now. This is another exchange I use. I don't use this one a lot, but it's what the fuck is this? In orders. Maybe yeah, cancel those. I don't know why I'm in order on those. That is actually the worst. Alright, so let's go. Like I said, I don't use this one a lot, so we're gonna see how trading is on here because I haven't done any type of day trading or anything like that. And then fast trading by myself. So and then two, to give you an idea, I like to change this around. So like change percentage. Wow, this market is shit right now. Let's go a bit. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Markets. Hmm. I don't know why it's not like organizing it. Maybe like that. So high volume I like as well. That's another thing I look for because it shows that it's not just like a scam. Like there's some of these, I won't call them scams, but they're like, I don't know. I high risk. They're very high risk. Like OCN, I don't know what OCN is, so when I want to find out a little bit more about that, I'll go to right here, log in. We don't even need that. Let's just go to prices. Like that has nothing on it. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. That's not what I wanted either. Alright. So it's Odyssey. I don't really know much about this one, so I'm going to get an idea of what's going on with this one. So that's your buy-in price right there. That's what it's up over the last 24. Let's see. Let's look at the last day, see what it's done. So it has some decent movement. Over the last week, it's actually went up a lot over the last week. So this, do they have anything about it? So I can go to their website, open link, and let's see what this is. Important statement. Odyssey has never partnered with any third-party agencies for token sales. Any potential buyer of the token will go through strict KYC procedure. Odyssey token sale is not open in China, US, any other countries and regions where such activity is prohibited. So, the future of decentralizing sharing economy. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to invest in this one because I don't know anything about it. I don't like, yeah. So let's check on our Binance, see what's going on over here. 7328. Oh, it just keeps going down, which is lovely. So it's wasting more of my time over there, which is losing me money. So let's This is one I've been watching too, a lot of. We're actually gonna do this one because I like this one a lot. Alright, so oh fuck, they don't have. Oh man. Hmm. They do not have their tools set up the way I like them. Let's do this. Oh my god, this is disgusting how this looks. Why does it look like this? So, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. MACD, where's it at? MACD, and there's my other one, Bollinger Bands. Cool. Wow, this looks way different than on Binance. I'm actually probably going to move all my funds out of here and just go to Binance, I think. Let's get rid of Bollinger Bands. Fucking. Or just do MACD. We could probably just do that, actually. MACD. This should be down here, showing it. Like, I'm not sure why it's formatting like this, but sure. So, what the fuck? That looks the worst. Red, blue over is what, positive? Blue under is negative. So we're right now. I wouldn't. I could buy in, but who knows what would happen right here? Like, I don't think I'd want to buy in right there. What's it at? 130? No. Oh, because it could come back down here easily. Alright, let's do that. What the fuck does this thing want? It wants my verification again. So let's do this. Alright. Let's see here. What's it at? What's its current pricing? So like there's I don't know. There's like no real price change going on here to get in. So we are gonna check on Binance to see what's going on over here. Nothing. Didn't. I'm definitely not gonna use KuCoin again. I'm gonna actually send all of my funds out because I don't like how this is formatted. I actually don't like anything about this. So like yeah, this looks like shit. So let's make life easy right now. Markets. Again, there's no change on Dent at all. So I'm not sure how how people even trade on this platform because there's um there's like no changes happening. Like it's just stale. So let's do this. So while we wait for that, I'm actually going to send the funds out right now. So when we come off of this screen, if anybody has questions, go ahead and ask questions or whatever while I do this because withdraw. We will send them to Binance. Oops, shit. Deposit. Only Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Copy address. Amount. What the fuck is this thing? 8.66. I don't know if it's asking me in Bitcoin or if it's asking me in US. I think US dollar. Wait, the transfer digital assets between the accounts of the KuCoin platform. Please ensure that your transfer address is non-KuCoin. Oh yeah. So what happened? is wrong with this thing? Oh my god. And it doesn't even tell me the error. Hmm. Don't know what's going on here. Like, fuck is this about? So I'm just taking all of my assets out of KuCoin. I'm actually going to close my KuCoin account because this account's shit and it doesn't let you do anything on here, and it has no movement at all. And I don't want to be trying to trade on KuCoin and there's just nothing happening. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna withdraw all my money right now. So amount, and that is all. Bitcoin confirm. Make sure that the mail has been sent to the right mailbox. Confirm. I should change the title of this video to fuck KuCoin because I didn't realize how bad this was because I don't ever use it on a daily basis. And I just had stuff sitting in there. And I now realize how terrible that this shit actually is. So, alright, Binance is actually, we're actually doing alright right now. It looks like we're getting a little bit of growth here. What was my sell order at? So we're looking at the very top where it says last price. When the last two digits hit 7.5, I have a sell right there, and I'll make let's make a couple bucks off that, but it's a couple dollars off of doing nothing. And then when I come back in, like I could have broke even just a second ago, but we'll see. And then when I buy back in, I'm only gonna buy back in like probably 50% of what I have, and then I'm gonna have other stuff on other markets. That way, I can be actively trading instead of dealing with that shit that I was just dealing with. So again, that's part of the lesson you learn here. Mm, looks like we're gonna get a little drop. Looks like right there we might get a little drop. See if we can get through now. Fucking KuCoin. Garbage. Let's make sure put through. Processing. Oh, and by the way, anybody who's watching this, I am not a financial advisor. Do this at your own risk. This is what I get for like sitting on my couch and I was like, oh, let's gamble a little bit and see if we can make a little bit extra. I could have easily been ahead a lot right now if I would have just did it the right way. So let's see, what do I have for funds? Anything? So I have total balance, I have all my debt. I don't want to do that. Nano, this is a really small shit. I don't know what this is. Why is it delisted, deposit suspend, delisted. Oh, it's okay. What else is on here? Let's see what's going on over here. Still sitting at that 6.5. We broke to 6.6 that I seen, and nothing really happened. There it goes. It's 6.4 now, so we're hitting a little bit of resistance right there, and it looks like it's curving downward again. We'll see. All right, while we wait, let's go check out some other markets though. See what's hot in these streets. So was it TRX? This is one I like doing a lot too. I play around with this one a lot because it's easy too. It has a lot of volume. I like the high volume ones because the swings are big on them, and you can get in and out really fast on them. So you alright? Like this one, if you look at the very bottom right here, where my crosshairs, so watch where my cross goes. If I wanted to buy in, it would have been somewhere in this area right here where I'm going back and forth. Right now, I don't want to buy in here because it's already, like, I mean, it's kind of up, and I wouldn't want to risk it dropping back down to this and be stuck up here because you never, who knows what would happen. So, the fuck just happened? I think our order might have just went through. Let's see. Mm-hmm. You have no orders. Open orders. What's it at? So amount filled. So yeah. So it just filled. So that little bit of greediness that I had, it still worked out for me, just not as good as I wanted it to. So the way that I'm gonna do this now let me demonstrate what I should actually be doing because we're in the green right now. So I actually don't even want to buy in right now, because like being in the green like this, I could buy in at, well, what is that, 7-1, and it could just drop to like 5-5 because like there was already a 4. There's like a swing of 4 right there, so that can go either way. And like 7-1 right there. So let's go grab something different and check them. Jump into something different right now. So let's do. I was doing this one. So how's the volume look on this? ICX 6278. So 6,000. Just trading at. We'll go in here. Let's take a look. Let's have a look. Like it's coming into green right now. So, 4150. Where's it been sitting at? 4154, 4153. It's kind of high. I don't think we're making it back up there anytime soon. Could be wrong though. 4210. Let's see, what is the buy-in on this? For 6. Let's see if we can get in. Get in just for a hot minute. So 4-1. We want to see. One five one 4145. That's where I want to be at. 550 buy. So we have an order. Let's see how if it's gonna fill right now. There, it filled. Now let's go to sell. 150. 100%. Let's put my order in. So now we have a sell order. We bought in at 4145, and I'm putting a sell order at 4150 for 100 for a total of 113.58 of them. Um, it's a very minor swing. Like I just watched it swing that much, like 3 or 4 times in a matter of seconds. So basically, we're just gonna try to keep doing that. We're gonna ride that a little bit. Like we just had a little drop right there, but we're back. We're buying it. So that's our buying that we're sitting at right now. Now I could sell right now and we'd be up barely anything. Or so now I could sell again, which I actually might do this. I might go for the 0.2 and just free up and go. Yeah, let's do that. 414. I think we can get 4147. 100% sell. That gives us just a swing of 1. All it takes is a little bit, and then there it is right there, and we just sold. So now I just went up 2. So what? Let's see. I don't want to do. Actually, I can do the math. It's pretty easy to do right now. Let's do the math. It'll give you an idea of how much I just made right now. So I made 0. 2 times, what was it? 113. 113.58. And we'll, um, let's say 113.58. 3.58. damn it. It's not gonna tell me that way. It's fine. I'm just being lazy, so let me do it like this. Copy. I swear none of my shit is working today. This shit is annoying. I said fucking paste, you stupid thing. Copy. Paste. Bit 0.0000227 2. So I made $1.19 in that transaction. So in that, what did that take off? 30 seconds maybe. I made $1.19 in 30 seconds. Um, I just I probably just lost $2 by doing that stupid little math calculator right there because of how I don't know what the hell's wrong with it, but like this flat line down here is that's kind of I wonder what's going on. I wonder if we should go again. Which one is this? Yeah, we'll go 4149. Let's do this. Refresh. 48. So 75. Oh shit. We just missed it. I missed an easy swing right there. Fuck. Alright, that's it for the video, guys. I'll edit it and fix this.